Hi, I'm Dan Schessel, and you are watching Off the Shelf, where each and every single week we review a bunch of comics. You guys can keep up with us by clicking on the subscribe button on the YouTube page. You can also find the list of comics that we're going to be reviewing every single week. So for this week, we have Green Arrow, Avengers, Ultimate Spider-Man, and Superior Spider-Man. And you guys can click on any one of these right now, and you can jump ahead to that review. So, with all that out of the way, we're just going to get going with this. Off the Shelf, Rants and Raves. That was a real good momentum killer. I'm going to have to really fix that. So first off, we have Green Arrow, number 17. And let me start off by saying there's a brand new artist and brand new writer for this book. And the writer is Jeff Lemire and artist is Andrea Sorrentino. Now, let me tell you right now, this is a good change. And if you are really wanting to get onto the Green Arrow, want to start reading it, this is where you want to start. This is a very, very good jumping on point. Basically, during the events of this book, they are rebuilding Green Arrow from the ground up. They're basically destroying everything that's been around him for the last little while and starting basically from scratch. And I'm really excited to see what is going to happen in the next few books. I'm going to tell you, the art in this book was a little jarring for me. I liked it when there was action out there. It's very good, spot on. But some of the things, like some of the facial features aren't quite there. And the style was just not for me, all right? But I really liked it during the action sequences. It was very quick and very fun. I really like this book. I'm gonna give this book a 4 out of 5. If you are looking to get into Green Arrow, this is where you wanna start, because this is the book. And let me tell you, I'm super excited to see where it's gonna go. Really gonna be excited, and it may actually end up on the list on the YouTube page in the next little bit. Who knows? Let's see. All right, so that was Green Arrow number 17 by Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino. Okay, so now we're gonna step into the world of Marvel with Avengers number 5. And this book is by Jonathan Hickman, Adam Kubert, Frank Martin on color. I want to say that this is basically going to be an origin tale about Smasher. If you're not familiar with Smasher, that's okay, because you know what? This is where you're going to actually get kind of introduced. It's a really good work-off point. Again, if you're wanting to get into Avengers, this may actually be a really good book to kind of get into it. It's a very soft beginning, but let me tell you, really liked it. I'm not a huge fan of basically people who just get power. They don't really earn it or have any, driving force behind them. The story inside was really good and it's really well written. And it's nice to see some of the third characters or some of the other characters that you're not quite familiar with get a little bit more screen time and actually, develop more. The art inside of it is absolutely beautiful. There's a few scenes out in the farm there that were really beautiful, just beautiful to look at. I really enjoyed it. Let me tell you, I like this book. I'm gonna give this book a 4 out of 5. But let me tell you, if you want to get into Avengers, this is where you want to start. This is a good book. And this was Avengers number 5 by Jonathan Hickman, Adam Kubert, and Frank Martin. Okay, so we're gonna move into the Ultimate Universe with Ultimate Comics Spider-Man number 20. This one is written by Brian Michael Bendis, Sarah Pichelli on art, and Justin Ponzer with the colors. All right, so let me just start off with some of the good things about this book. The character development for Miles Morales is fantastic. It's really been a fairly slow burn for him, but you know what? It's really working and it's really driving his character to become the new Spider-Man of the Ultimate Comics universe. Venom in this book is absolutely phenomenal. I really enjoy his take in, like, Sarah Pichelli's take of Venom in this book. Venom is so freaking scary in this book, and it's so good to see Miles Morales really step up and really try to take on Venom. He doesn't really know how to do this. You could tell with, like, the way the character and the story is being driven in this book. He doesn't really know how to handle such a big monster quite yet. But the fact that he's willing to go ahead and really drive out there and really go for it really says a lot about his character. This book as a whole, I'm really enjoying it. I really loved reading this book. The art in here is fantastic. Sarah Pichelli, again, phenomenal artist. It's just such a vibrant, colorful book. I really, really love it. Like, it's so good. I can't say enough. And Bendis and his story is absolutely phenomenal. Really, the bad stuff in this book, there is none. I can't really say anything bad about this book. It is so good. If you are not reading Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, really, if you should, because this is such a good jumping on point. Go and check it out. Go pick it up. It's well worth it. Well worth the read. With the amount that's going on, there's still a story and it's still progressing. And let me tell you, it's fantastic. I am giving this book a 5 out of 5. The art is absolutely beautiful. The story in here is fantastic. You can't get any better than what this book is really right now at this point. And, you know, just, I can't say enough about this book. Fantastic, fantastic book. Go pick it up. And that was Ultimate Spider-Man number 20. Okay, so let's move back into the 616 universe with the Superior Spider-Man. This is number 3, and this one is written by Dan Slott, Ryan Stegman on art, Edgar Delgado with the color, and let me just say that this is a fantastic book. I'm really enjoying reading this book, and it's really nice to see Spidey, like Doc Ock, basically become the new, like, hero of this book. With this book, we have the Vulture in here, and this is part of his Sinister Six. You know, he's been, you know, part of his team. He's been friends with him while he was a villain, and now he's got to go and face him as a good guy. And it really brings another element to this whole book. I'm really liking this. Like, the story that's packed in here is fantastic. By far, one of my favorite books going right now at this time. The art in here is absolutely wonderful. I can't say enough. Man, the action scenes are just phenomenal. This book is so much fun, so fantastic. I'm giving this one the pick of the week. And let me just tell you, if you are not reading Superior Spider-Man because you are so mad of it, just go pick it up. Just throw it away, because this is a good book. Check it out. This one is Superior Spider-Man number 3. Okay, so that's it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really having a lot of fun doing these videos for you. Remember to leave your comments below. And on my YouTube page, there is a list of all the comics that I am going to be reviewing on a regular basis. If you find that there's another one that's not on the list that you really believe that I should be taking a look at, let me know. Put it down in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys what I should be reviewing, what I should be reading. So feel free to go put your comments down below. You can also Twitter me at Wisdom360. And that is it for this week. Thank you guys again for so much for watching the show, and I'll see you guys on the next one.